Welcome to Ohio Wine TV. I'm your host, David McCrary, and welcome to Southern Ohio as we continue our tours of great Ohio wineries. Now, a little known fact, Southern Ohio used to be the wine capital of the country until the mid-1800s, right around Civil War time, when tobacco took over. As a matter of fact, this very vineyard, not too long ago, used to be a tobacco field. Well, obviously the grapes are back. They're taking back control of Southern Ohio. Today, we start off at Miranda Nixon Winery. I say we get right inside and meet the owners. Hey guys.
Hi.
Hey, David McCrary.
Seth Miranda.
Seth, nice meeting you. Introduce me to your family.
This is our oldest son, Preston Miranda, our youngest son, Austin Miranda. They're great help in the vineyard and do dishes here on Saturday nights. This is my lovely wife, Tina, and my lovely niece, Ellen, who's here this summer from college.
Well, hey guys, so tell me a little bit about Miranda Nixon Winery.
Well, we started planting grapevines when we transitioned from tobacco in 2003. And we was open to the public in 2007 with 3 wines.
Okay.
In 2009, we currently have 8 wines to choose from. And we make from vinifera varietals to American varietals, which was once known for back in the 1830s and 40s.
All right. Which one are we trying first?
All right. What kind of wine do you like? I always like to know that.
I'm a sweet wine guy.
Well, I'd recommend our estate Catawba. And historically, this grape was grown in this area back in the 1830s and 40s when it was the leading producer in the United States.
So are you guys, and when I say you guys, Southern Ohio, attempting to make this the wine capital of the world again? Or of the country at least?
Well, that's a great question. And we like to say we're revitalizing the area one vine, one glass of wine at a time.
All right, well, let's start with this one.
Seth and I, when we started the business of winemaking, one thing I wanted to do is show that we were Ohio proud. Mm-hmm. And in that, we started a label design. John Ruffavin, who is a world-renowned artist and lives right here in Georgetown, produced the label for us. And if you notice, down here on the label, John Ruffavin's name is on every single label we have.
Nice. So there's a piece of art right on every bottle. Seth, Tina, thank you very much for having us. I appreciate you guys have a great winery here. Great wine, and I'm going to get as many people out here as possible. A relatively new winery, Miranda Nixon should definitely be on your list. It's a popular place to the locals, and the production area is still growing and is putting out a nice amount of Ohio quality wine. It's a great place to relax, and it's located in a very historical region of the state. The Ohio River. The mighty Ohio River has a long, significant history for the Buckeye State. Long a treasured fishery and invaluable commerce waterway, one historic town along the river, Ripley, exemplifies the role Southern Ohio played throughout the Civil War era. Among its buried time capsules and timeless architecture, the surreal history of what gave Ripley its treasured status as a silent gateway to freedom in America still stands today. All right, being right along the Ohio River, Ripley is home to many locations for the Underground Railroad. This is one of them, the Parker House. And just being here in this area, you just really get a sense of history and you know what, it makes you kind of proud to be down here and just walk around and see the good things that happen in Ripley. Now, while we've been down here in Ripley, we've discovered that people come from all over the world to get a piece of history that is Ripley, Ohio. So we had to stop by the old piano factory shops and antique mall just to take a look around. This place is fascinating. In the mid-1800s, M.J. Chase came from the Boston area with a dream to make Ohio a piano manufacturing center. Unfortunately, the only manufacturer to survive was Baldwin in Cincinnati. Now, at the Ohio Valley Piano Company, they made 3 different models, and they got up to 500 a year that they would produce here in this factory. That's impressive when you think there was no electricity. Unfortunately, a lot of the homes in this area that owned pianos from this very factory lost the pianos in the early floods of the 1900s. When you think of a winery, you think of romanticism, seclusion, scenery like this. You would never think of Ohio quality wines being found in a setting like this. But you know what? We found one right in the heart of Cincinnati. We're headed there now. Cincinnati, home of the Big Red Machine and the Bengals. Now you can get an awesome meal at just about every corner and experience history, art, culture. Anything you may want to do is only minutes away, and that includes tasting some highly acclaimed Ohio quality wines. Hey there.
Hey,
David McCrary.
how you doing, David?
I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here.
Welcome.
Winery in the middle of town.
Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting. Tell me a little bit about it.
We're an urban winery.
I like that. Urban winery.
Urban winery. So we bring all the grapes right here.
Okay.
We got Lucy out back. She jumps up and down all the grapes.
Really?
We crush, destem, ferment, and bottle all the wines right here.
Can we see it in
Yes, sir.
action?
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
This is an old building built in the 1800s,
Okay.
and we use every nook and cranny to make all the wines
Yeah, I
here.
see that. I mean, you're to the rafters. And a lot of oak barrels.
Yes, yes. We use French, American, a mix of new and old barrels.
Okay. So, where's Lucy?
Lucy's outside.
Can we go take a look?
We sure can.
Let's go. All right. There's Lucy. How'd you come up with the name Lucy?
From the old Desi Arnaz and Lucy.
I should have known. So now you bring in grapes from vineyards. You haven't got your own vineyard, so you bring
Correct.
in grapes, and they go immediately into here?
Yes. When we load this, we'll put about a ton of grapes every half hour.
Okay, wow. A ton of grapes?
Yes, and it's really nice because they'll gently destem the grapes first and then crush them second.
Okay, so this is, I'm assuming, the next step. This is the press.
The
right?
press,
I'm
yes.
learning. I'm learning. So what happens?
Okay, if it's a red wine like the Norton,
Uh-huh.
we would ferment that on the skin, bring it over here to the press. It holds about 3/4 of a ton. We'll press it. It'll come out into a catch tank,
Okay.
and then it'll be sent to barrels for
Okay,
aging.
fermented on the skins.
Yes.
So they are grapes you're bringing in. I mean, let's reaffirm that it's not just juice you're bringing in.
Oh, of course not. We bring all the grapes fresh right here from Ohio grapes.
Okay. And now you talked about the Norton being pressed in here.
Yes.
Can we go try some of this Norton?
Wonderful. Let's go.
Let's go. All right.
All right, we're going to select a Norton. This is the '08 Norton that just won the best, or not the best, but the gold medal winner for the state of Ohio for this year.
Okay. Is for 2009?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how'd you do? I've heard rumors about 2007, 2008 also being great years.
2007 and 2008 won the best red wine in the state of Ohio.
Okay.
They're wonderful wines. This was grown here in southern Ohio, and very dark and very viscous.
Yeah. I like that. There's something about drinking wines right out of the barrel that's just, you gotta love it. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Well, if you enjoy this wine, we'll go upstairs and find out there's some more things that you'll enjoy even better.
Let's go.
All right.
And now what is this? This is the Riesling. This
Riesling.
is the one you told me I'm really going to enjoy.
Yes.
What went on here?
The Riesling is done the true Germanic style, meaning cool temperatures, slow fermentations.
Okay.
And this one won the best wine in the state of Ohio.
Best wine. Period. Best wine?
Yes, they called it the best of show.
Really? Wow. So this is an honor that I get to taste this.
Isn't that great?
That is
And we're an urban winery,
an urban winery won best wine.
so give this a try.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, that is very good. What would you pair this with as far as food-wise? Because you got a great restaurant here.
We got a great restaurant. Everything from a pan-seared cheddar to a filet mignon. We have a
Really?
great chef. You can sit back and enjoy appetizers and a serious dinner. It's really a fun time.
Oh, great. Well, listen, I have had a blast here today. Thank you. I appreciate it so much for you having us.
Thank
You've got
you,
a great
David.
urban winery here. You've opened my eyes, and I'm sure plenty of people watching, you've opened their eyes to let them know that you don't have to be on a vineyard to make great Ohio wine. The Hankey Winery in Cincinnati is just one great example of Ohio's urban wineries. The food was a great sample of Cincinnati quality cuisine, and the service was absolutely top-notch. Hankey Winery is also only the second stop on our tour. In part 2 of our Southern Ohio winery adventures, we will check out 2 more Ohio quality wineries. We'll also check out more sites along the way. Now, if you want more information on the wineries we've hit so far and the other great things we've seen, and why wouldn't you want more information? Remember, the resources section below the player, that's the place to go. Click on there, you can find information on everything we've seen so far.